So, hi everyone, my name is Pradeep. So, today I am going to talk about a specific topic. The topic name is digital signature. So, it is very specific to all, but it is everywhere it is being used in all industries, and in this technology era, everybody using this. So, why can't we get an update on this? So, let's discuss on this. What is digital signature? How does it works? What are the benefits from this, and where do you use it? Okay. So, let me explain step by steps. So, what is a digital signature? So digital signature is a cryptographic method which is used to verify the authenticity, integrity of the digital data. Okay, so the digital signature uses the mathematics and the encryption technology that provides who is the sender. That means the encryption, that means the authenticity or the identity of the sender. Second, it ensures the data is not altered, that means the integrity of the data. Third is the sender cannot deny it later, that means non-repudiations. So these are the three things like authenticity, integrity and non-repudiation. These are the three characteristics for digital signatures, and digital signatures are being used in everywhere. It's a electronic signature, you can say. So just for your practical experience, I'll show you how does it looks like. It just looks like a pen drive, but it is already kept a signature inside it. So once you insert into your systems, and you can view the signature of the person, and you can affix in any particular document without having the waiting signature or manual signature or kind of time consuming or efforts. No need. This is pen drive, you can use it every time or anywhere, no issue. So for your reference, I just show you this is the kind of pen drive, and inside it is there. So let me explain how does it works. That as I mentioned, the digital signature is a kind of electronic mechanism, and it uh, mostly provides two things, or it relies on two keys. First is your private key, second is your public key. The private key which is kept by the sender, and the public key which is shared by the sender with the receiver, so the recipient. So this key is based on the concept called public key cryptography. So how does it works? The first step is hashing the data. Hashing in the sense you can convert the original source of data into other forms of data. So nobody can recognize the or identify what is the original source of data. That means the data, original data will convert into some algorithms or kind of logs. It will create the logs. You can't see what is the original source of data. Second, second is your signing the encrypted data by using the private key. As I rightly mentioned, the private key which is kept by the sender. That means before sending the encrypted data can be logged or signed by the sender. Okay. The next step is the sending the data. The sender, before sending the data, will use the private key and log it and send it the document along with the public key to the recipient. So then the next step is your verifications. The verification in the sense, once the recipient or the receiver gets the data can be decrypted by using the public key. So as soon as the receiver decrypts the data will try to match the original source, and once it will match, both the data gets tallied, then it will be verified automatically. So these are the steps how the digital signature works. Then coming to the next piece of discussion, how or where do you use it? So mostly we can use it in the documents or kind of contract. So like you can use in all PDF like DocSign or any kind of agreements or PDF document Adobe Signer, right? So there you can use. Second, you can use in your what is called to secure or protect a mail. Like while sending the sensitive information over mail, you can protect it, or you sign it through the digital signature, or you can avoid the spoofing. Spoofing in the sense unwanted attack by the hackers to your mails. So that can be avoided. Then third, the distribution of softwares. Distribution of software in the sense, now we are using the Play Stores and downloading lots of application kind of things, but make sure that these are from the trusted source and these are secure. And sometimes you might download from the wrong or unsecured portal or kind of data that will hack, or that can be leads to your data leakage, or kind of the hacker can attack to your systems. Then the next is this can be used in a banking and financial transactions. So in day-to-day life, we are initiating that receipt transaction, payment transaction. To secure your transaction, you can use the digital signatures. The last but not least is we can use it in your blockchain or the cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrency like the Bitcoin. So while doing the transaction through the stock market or kind of financial transactions, this digital signature will help you to protect your data or the sensitive informations within your scope. It will not go beyond it. Then coming to the benefits of it. What are the benefits from the digital signatures? So let me explain. The first step is first is security. Security means since the data is fully encrypted and nobody can identify the data, so that means from security point of view or perspective, it is highly secure. Second, authenticity. Authenticity in the sense, only the recipient can understand or can identify who is the sender. From that perspective, I would say it is a authenticity. Then third is your integrity. Integrity in the sense the data cannot be altered. So from that perspective, it is integrity. Then the next is the legal recognition. So this signature, the digital signature, is legally recognized by the Government of India, and there is a special act for it, that is Information Technology Act 2002, and it governs that the digital signature can be used in any of the documents and under the IT Act 2002. Okay. Then the next is your I would say efficiency. Efficiency, how does it efficient? Efficient in the sense like you can reduce your manual sign or wet ink signature, like as if the document is required on an immediate basis, so you can use the digital signature and affix it within a fraction of seconds. So in that sense, I would say it is efficient. Then the last but not least is eco-friendly. So eco-friendly in the sense it helps to reduce the paper consumption. Since the digital signatures are being used on the PDF document, so no need to get a printout of that and do the physical signature or waiting signature. So in that way, you can reduce the your paper consumptions. So it is a specific concept, and this cryptography and the public key, private key concepts are very unique for everyone, and especially even if we are not from the technology backgrounds or kind of engineering background, but still we are using it on day-to-day basis in the industry, in every offices. So we should know about it and how can use it in a different purposes. So that was small information about the digital signature. I hope you got a good information about it. Thank you.